Oh, I can hear myself. There we go. Hello, welcome, welcome. You guys can hear the music, you can hear me. Okay, perfect. I might be a bit louder or quieter, I don't know, than usual. Mute, don't, no chance. No chance. I can see the mic moving. Hi, Dumo. Hi, Flandre. Hi, Axie. Welcome in, everyone. And hi, Pattern. Welcome in, welcome in. Right, so I just need to clear some stuff up. Okay, so the idea was also, thank you so much for the check-ins. I really appreciate it. The idea was that I was gonna wear trackers. Technically, I am. They're just not tracking anything right now because I realized that the router that I usually connect my slimes to, because they're network based, so they connect to a Wi-Fi. I can hear this like noise in my head. Okay, never mind, it's gone. That one's been reset and set up with different credentials, and I couldn't access them. And I think even if I was able to access them, it needs to be reset up because our network is different now. So I am wearing the trackers, but they're not tracking anything because they're not connected. But I'm hoping that maybe midway through the stream, I'll get connected. If not, I'll try and get that working for Friday. Not for like a specific reason. I got some new straps for my trackers and I wanted to test if they were comfortable. And I thought, well, if I'm gonna test them, I might as well wear them. And also, it is not like the hottest day in the UK today, but it is really warm. So I wanted to see how viable it was to wear trackers while it was hot as well. And by hot, I mean I'm in a cool room with my aircon, but still, it's still gonna be warmer. Do you know what I mean? What? So you're not going to bed anymore, right? Staying for the cine stream. As much as I would love to encourage that, if you do need to go sleep, actually, I will not hold a grudge against you. I will not. Whatever I say is gonna be seen as if I was, or if I am. I'm not. I have nothing. I was gonna say I'm not gonna like shoot you in Minecraft, but that just makes me sound like I would. So no, I'm not. You're allowed to go to bed. I'm gonna stop talking before I embarrass myself even more. But yes, I am wearing trackers in theory. The only ones that I'm not wearing that I will put on if I get it working is my gloves, because the gloves, there's no point wearing them because they don't have a new like strap thing. So I'm just like gonna leave them to the side. They're not even on. The trackers themselves are on, but they're just like to the side. But yeah, welcome. We're gonna be working on a 2.0 today, shocker. But we might do some texture, which also doesn't really go well with full body tracking. But you can see that I've thought this through really well. It completely wasn't an impulse decision to be like, oh, I got new straps, I want to try them out, I want to wear them. Even though with texture you kind of just want to sit in one place. And honestly, so far, I'll let you guys know what the name of the trackers are, because if anyone else is looking for like a more comfortable option than the stock slime trackers, I think they're not trackers, straps, I think they're definitely worth the purchase. I have a few quirks with it. Quips, I don't know. I have a few thoughts about it in terms of like things that I haven't been able to figure out yet in terms of how to optimally wear them, I guess. But generally they were really good and I'm very happy with them. They literally just came today, and they were meant to come like in 2 weeks time. They came really early. I picked like the I guess the longest shipping method, and I thought I'd regret it, but it was actually not that bad. So yeah, I'm very happy. I got them and I immediately opened the package and I was like, oh my god. And then I put them on, and they're also beautiful and purple. They're black and purple, which I'm like, I'm not gonna complain, you know? Wait, what is that? Hang on. What? My brain. I can't read symbols. What was that? Was that a subscription? If so, thank you so much, Flandre. Thank you so much. Sorry, my entire stream is just a bit scuffed today because I opened OBS and things aren't working as expected with StreamerBot. I'm getting some kind of redirect error and like nothing's working, so yeah. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscription. It just came up as like a T1. I was like, what the hell is T1? It's like Tyler 1, isn't it? That's... what is Tyler 1 doing here? Tier 1. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have a drink. As you can tell, well, you might not be able to tell because I'm pixels on the screen, but I'm really warm. Subscription? No, nope. Oh, you got the emotes. Thank you so much again. That is very, very kind of you. Now you can use the emotes. I wish we had more emotes last. We're both free and subscribed. I don't know why they don't allow us to use more. Wait. I wonder if I can somehow connect it to Discord. Does it allow you to use... If someone subscribed... I don't know if you guys know the answer to this, but if someone subscribed on Twitch, does it allow you to use the Twitch emotes on Discord without having like a Nitro subscription? Like, does that work? I don't know. Maybe? You can go to the VSuit server made fun. What the hell is a server made? Yes? Okay, well that's good. But only the non-animated ones. Oh, that's bullshit. What the hell? That's dumb as fuck. Why? Why don't they allow you to do that? Okay, anyways. I think the emotes are just the same between Discord. Like the non-animated ones are just the same between Discord and Twitch, so. But okay, that's fine. That's fine. What is the server made? Please enlighten me. Also, I'm realizing, even though it's not warm in this room, I'm really warm because I've been trying to get these on. Now, just as like a general, I guess, review, you know me, I'm a review channel. They're really comfy, the trackers. So hang on, where's the name? It's on like every tracker here. I need to find it. Let's see. It's the Viro VR comfy, or hang on, I'm gonna find the website. Firefox, where are you? Okay. Oh, hang on. Yes. So it's, which one did I buy? Shop. Yes, so I bought the Viro VR, oh my god, hang on. Viro VR Comfort Strap bundle. So basically, I have enough straps to cover all the things I need for mocap, with the exception of the head, because that's just on my headset anyway, so I don't care about using a strap for that. Also, I did buy extra for the lower arm, because if you're gonna do mocap, you need to have a lower arm as well. For those, I did buy them and I have them. It's just that I found that my arms are quite, I don't know, skinny legend, I don't know, but they're quite thin. So the small tracker that I got, they're like this, there's too much fabric, I think, so they don't fit very well on like near the wrist area. So I might try and put them further up. But at the moment, I'm just using these really silly, the hell are these? They're like those cloth fabric things that you put on your hands so that when you wash your face, all the water doesn't go like down your hands and like in your top. I don't know what they're called, but they're really, really useful. And I bought like a pack of 6. And of course, I use some of them to like wash my face, and they're really nice. But I thought, why don't I just use a bit of bubbles. I use bubbles to connect them to connect the slimes to them. So I have one on each hand, and it's actually really comfortable. It's not the most sturdy thing. Like if I shake it a lot, the tracker is gonna wobble a lot more than the thing. But they work for comfort. And until I find like the best solution on how to wear them on my hands. There's no strap for the gloves because the trackers are connected directly to the gloves. Again, using bobbles because I'm an engineer. I'm not, but I try to be. And then I have for the thigh, there's like a chest harness, which is really cool. I thought it was a bit uncomfortable at first, but I just had to adjust the straps because it comes with like adjustable straps around the shoulders and around the waist, I think. Yeah, and then it comes with a zipper in the front, so it's easy to take off. That's the biggest reason why I wanted these, is because most of them, except for the foot ones, the chest one, and the hip one, have a magnetic buckle, so that you can just like quickly take them on and off. The slime straps, the stock ones that come with the slimes, I think they've upgraded them since, but the ones that came with the ones I originally purchased, the slime 1.0, I think, they're comfortable, but they're a bit annoying to put on because you have to, it's like one of those like, they're like Velcro based ones, and you have to like open it up and then Velcro it and like tape it on, not tape it on, but like Velcro it on. So every time you put it on, if it's something like your ankle, for me, I always find it with the ankle or with the thigh, you have to like either put it through like the hole, not the hole, but you have to put like your feet through the hole almost like a sock and then drag it all the way up, or you'll have to undo it and then redo it, and then you basically lose how tight it was. But with these ones, you just like buckle them on and off, which is really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's such a quality of life thing. But saying that, I've seen that the butterflies will come with something similar for the straps, as far as I've seen, which is really good news, because I think it's just such a nice quality of life upgrade with the buckles. I think their buckles will be a little bit different, but these magnetic ones are really cool. I like them a lot. The only thing is I struggle, and maybe it's just practice, but I struggle a little bit to take them off if it's on like a thing such like a hand. If I only have one hand, I struggle to take them off, but I think that's just practice. It's something I have to get used to. A maid who manages servers, Visa handles your tech infrastructure, so add a maid outfit, and Visa is basically your server maid. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I thought it was like an actual term, like a proper term, but no, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I think he'd look good in like a butler outfit, but maybe not a maid one. Well, actually, he would look good in a maid one, but I don't think he wants to wear a maid one. But other than that, I think they are really comfy. And so the hip one comes with like an actual buckle, you know, like the ones that you like, you can't hear it if I unbuckle it, but it's like with the one with the clip where you put pressure on the clip and it unbuckles, kind of like think a backpack like buckle. It's kind of like that. It comes with that, which is fine, because you can still like, you don't have to do the whole thing over and over. The only thing is that the feet ones, they do come with the more traditional, you have to Velcro it on and off, which is fine because it's just the feet ones. They just like, you just put them on easy, so there's no issue there. I did consider putting the upper warms one on the feet to see how that would go, and I think my feet just aren't big enough to do it, like where it has the same issue with my wrist where I have to use all the like, I have to tighten it as tight as possible, and then it's just not very comfortable, not on the feet, but like if I do that on the feet, I then have to step on the buckle to like, it will be underneath me to position the tracker correctly, and that just wouldn't be right. So I'm just using a Velcro one, which is fine, it just like goes on. But when I get the butterfly ones, because I have bought them as well, it's going to be a lot nicer to use, because then I'm just going to sack off all my extensions, because at the moment the chest is connected to an extension on the hip, which means there's a cable in between, and for the feet, the ankles, each ankle is connected to an extension which are on the feet using a cable, and the cables, they're okay, they're not like the worst, but I find that I think one of my extensions keep disconnecting, and I don't know if it's me or what it is, but it's like the cable, maybe the cable is just a bit like fucked or something, I don't know, but it's not like a huge issue. I have spare extensions and spare cables, but yeah, I'm very excited though. I'm very excited for the butterflies. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like only talking about slimes today, but yeah, I'm very glad to have these drops. Hashtag not an ad. I just really like them. It's slang? Oh, okay. The sharp chin. Hello, Rafa the Green. Welcome in. Is my chin very sharp? Would you say so? To be fair, my 1.0 model is kind of shocking the way it's built. But okay, enough babbling. Well, not enough babbling, because I will continue to babble. But we're gonna do some actual work. We're gonna work. So I need to get my tablet, because I think what we're gonna do today, we're gonna try and just finish off the blend shapes, but that includes actually texturing the blend shapes. So we're gonna get our asses in the Clip Studio Paint. Actually, we're gonna get our ass into Blender first, because I think I need to export the UV layout or UV grid. Or did we do that already? I don't know. We're gonna get our asses into somewhere. I don't know exactly where yet. It's probably gonna end up in Clip Studio Paint at some point. But I just need to make sure that I have everything set up, and then we're gonna do it. Hello, Celine. Welcome in. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I don't know why. I think I've accidentally enabled some kind of function on my headphones, and I feel like it's gonna give me an ear pain at some point. I don't know how to turn it off. Maybe I should check the app actually. Zenny is very slimy today. I am. I'm wearing about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13? Only 13? No, that's not right. Oh, it will be 15 with my gloves, but I don't have them on. Yeah, so that sounds about right. So 13 now, 15 maybe later. Very slimy. And none of it's tracking. So not at the fault of slimes. Again, just at the fault of my router that I haven't set up properly. Because I forgot. Because we had to do something with it. But yeah. Anyways, okay. What was I doing? I was checking gonna check the app, because my headphones got this issue that oh my god, hang on, that basically made it so that it makes this really high-pitched noise, and I don't know when. It's like completely random, and I'm worried that it will do it, and it's like ear breaking. Music might go off. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, let's turn off noise cancelling. That's what I don't want on. Off. Oh, okay, yeah, I think that is what was on. Okay, cool. So that's off. Yeah, the noise cancelling on is a bit fucked. If anyone wants to know which headphones I have, it's the Sony WH-1000 XM4s. They did me really well for have I had them for like 2 years or so now? Like, I love these headphones, but I've now witnessed that two specific headphones of the same type have got the same issue. Visu had the same headphones as I did, and then he got that ear screeching noise because of the noise cancellation microphone or something doing like a feedback loop. And I had that same issue a couple months ago, which is why I turned it off. For some reason, noise cancelling has turned itself back on. I might have just pressed the button, so just be wary if you do get those. That might happen. I don't know why it happens, but there's also reports online about it, so it's not like just me or just Visu. I mean, it could be. Our luck is pretty terrible when it comes to technology, so. Okay, now I need to actually jump in and get some work done. So I'm gonna just swap room. Hello. Alright, let me just get my tablet. Tablet acquired. Just gonna move shit around. Have you guys had a good start of your week so far? I say start of the week. We're on Wednesday now, right? Having Monday off just kind of fucked everything in terms of perspective of like time off and all that stuff. So I'm a bit confused. It feels like a Tuesday, but it's Wednesday, I think. I don't know. No, it must be Wednesday because I said happy Wednesday, right? I think, yeah. Also, I've not had a dinner yet. Because I wanted a specific dinner, but I'm gonna have it after stream, I think. I don't think you guys want to listen to me eating on stream, so. But where's my tablet cable? Sorry if you can hear me moving the mic. I'm just trying to find it. Oh my god. I have too many cables. Oh, I found it. found it. Oh my god. There we go. Right. Is it connected to anything? Yeah, it is. It's Thursday? No, it fucking isn't. I usually have a meeting at Thursday, and I didn't have that meeting. So don't trick me, Dumo. How was your trip? Did you do anything else, like at the end of the week, or was it just, did you come home? Was it Thursday or Friday? Windows audio stack is also notoriously bugged. I mean, Windows in itself is notoriously bugged, so I can see that be a reason. Oh shit. Hang on, I've just had my headphones on like a very uncomfortable position. So actually, speaking of headphones, for my birthday, I have requested, I have wished for some earbuds, because I'm a bit silly in the way that I, when I wear my headphones, I wear them only on one ear, and I've done this for years and years and years. I think it's because if I can't hear myself clearly, I don't know, I just don't want to talk. It's weird. So I've always done this, and it's usually always on, I have my headphones on the left ear and then my right ear is free. But sometimes if I don't have it positioned correctly, when I do that, it hurts after a while. So I thought, well, why don't I just get earbuds? Because then I can just use one and be happy. I don't have to, like, do you know what I mean? So I've requested for my birthday some earbuds, and I'm very excited. I know it's already in the house, but I'm not allowed to unbox them until my birthday. It's like, I don't know if you guys were like this, maybe I'm just spoiled, but it's like a Christmas, like when I was growing up around Christmas time, that makes it sound like I only grew during Christmas time, but basically when I was growing up and during Christmas time, we get one little like present for the day before Christmas as a little like teaser, and I don't know, I think that just spoiled me to want to like open things before the actual day, but I need to be patient. I need to be patient and just wait. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for not headphones, for earbuds. And also, this is gonna make me sound like mega spoiled, but I also requested another thing. And by requested, I mean, I told Visu that, oh, I want this, because we don't really do like surprise gifts, I guess. We did some at Christmas, but for the like birthdays, we just kind of ask like, what do you want? And we tell each other what we want. So I also requested another thing, which actually works together with the full body tracking. I hope it's gonna be good. I don't know, we're just gonna see, but I'm very excited for that as well. So I just need to be patient. For anyone who doesn't know, my birthday is on the 14th of June. No obligation to give me anything or anything at all. If you wanted to give me anything, I would suggest donating to a cat charity instead on my behalf, but there's no obligation to do any of that at all. Just a suggestion, even if it's like £1, that will be very useful for the cats. I love cats. Or maybe something to do with bees. I love bees too. Or rats. I love rats. I love a lot of animals. I think any animal charity is probably a good shout. And that's what I've been thinking of doing if I, like, not if, when I do another charity stream, I want to do one for the animals. The mamamals. I'm lurking because work, but I come running when I hear audio stuff. That's fine. Thank you so much for the lurk, Pattern. Thank you. Yeah, audio stuff is scary. I don't like audio stuff. I recently did a recording of something which I'm gonna actually keep my mouth shut about. Not that I've done the recording, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about what it is, because I'm not great at keeping my mouth shut about things. But I did a recording of something and I realized, so for one, Audacity can suck my dick. Fuck that program. I literally had it working and everything was fine. And then like I came back to the project because I wanted to do some re-recordings, and then my mic was just not picked up anymore. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I don't know. I don't even know. I guess I'll just cry. So I swapped to Reaper instead. And it was a bit confusing trying to work it out, but I literally just needed to do like, I just needed to record my voice, and that was it. I didn't need to do anything editing or anything. Like I needed to do just the basic of cutting, and I looked up like one tutorial on Reaper, and I was like, okay, this is fine, I can do it. And I was able to just finish what I needed to do in Reaper. But my god, Audacity just, I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid, but literally had the project working and I recorded some stuff, and then I came back like a week after and it just didn't pick up my mic anymore, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what to do about that. I tried a couple different things, but I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and waste time. I wanted to re-record all of it anyway, so I'm just gonna do it in Reaper instead. And Reaper is okay. Reaper is fine. I think it is a paid product, but you get to try it out for like 60 days or something. So I was totally not searching for birthday on the Discord. Yeah, it is the 14th of June. Very important day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna be streaming that day because it's like actually like my birthday. But I do have that entire week off, so maybe we'll do like a birthday stream before my birthday or after my birthday, and maybe we'll just do some, I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe it's just a normal day, maybe it's just a normal stream, who knows. But yeah, I think I do want to do a charity event at some point this year. So birthday stream when? Hello, Lizard Wizard. Well, I don't know if we're actually gonna do a birthday stream, but I will have my birthday, and maybe I'll stream near my birthday. Does that count? Maybe. The new model is looking so good. Thank you so much, Zen. Hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. My purple twin. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, I stole your color. You were the OG purple. I'm sorry, but thank you so much. Yeah, I'm nearly done with it, and I'm not making any progress when I'm just sitting here talking and not doing anything. So I'll talk for a little bit longer, and then we're actually gonna jump into it. Okay. I came home Friday, spent lots of money. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm like, when I go to the expo later this year, I think I'm probably gonna end up spending lots of money too. So I felt a bit of FOMO because I didn't really, was it MCM you went to? I think that's the one I've seen a lot of posts about recently, and I think that was in London. And all of a sudden, after I like saw one post, I just saw like a bunch of them, and I was like, ah, that looks really fun. That looks really fun. But that's far away. Hi, Graham, welcome in. Gets fun. Thank you. I needed a bit of a breeze, you know. Purple is goated. It is a beautiful color. And now my new slime straps will match as well, so that is really nice. Sorry, I've just missed like a billion messages. Hang on. Well, wait, if you're eating after stream, at what local time are you eating dinner? 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30. Depends if I remember to turn the stream off. Like at normal time. I usually stream between 7 to 10, but sometimes I'll just forget. I'll be like really into something, and then I'll just forget. But yeah, I think I usually don't eat dinner that like, usually I eat dinner before stream, but VTuber was going to pick up something. He was going to pick up a Pokeball, so I was like, okay, I really want that Pokeball, so I'm gonna wait until after stream and enjoy my beautiful Pokeball. I just love Pokeball so much, and I think it's gonna be a salmon one, and I just also really love salmon. So yeah, I'm holding out strong. I did think, oh, maybe I can just eat on stream, but then I'm like, no, I don't think people want to hear that, so I'm not gonna do it. If I did like 6-7 hour streams, I would totally do a bit of eating, because that's ridiculous, but it's only like 3 hours, so I should be fine. Reaper is good. Pro Tools is amazing but costs too much. What is Pro Tools? Is that like extra stuff you can get for Reaper? Also, the trial is limited, but after it expires, they just give you a 5 to 10 seconds pop-up at the start, tell you, then you can keep using it. Oh, is it like WinRAR? But to be fair, if I kept using Reaper, I would wanna buy it. I think I don't know how expensive it is, but I would want to buy it. Because it helps support it, and I assume there are some limitations on like what you can do with the free version. Cindy's not great and I'm yapping. All right, don't call me out. Okay, don't call me out. Also, I'm gonna have a quick drink because I'm really thirsty. Hi Chilky, thank you so much for the check-in and thank you so much for the huge listeners. Yeah, so at the moment I do have multi-chat that I can see, but my normal one is broken for some reason, which is very unfortunate. So the one that I have is read only, but that's fine. Honestly, NVIDIA broadcast got me to drop Reaper fanciness. Huh? What you can do? Oh, hang on. Hi Visu. Okay. I've checked it now. I've sent you a response. What was I saying? Can you do audio recording with NVIDIA Broadcast? I had no idea. Also, welcome in, Captain Pirate. My wife could do fireworks behind me and no one would hear with NVIDIA. Oh, wait, is it the noise cancelling thing you're talking about? Because I just use it to record something. I don't know if you can do that with Broadcast. Maybe. I haven't really looked into it. I've tried NVIDIA Broadcast a few times, but for some reason it sounds, to me, in my environment, it sounds worse than the SteelSeries GG one. The Sonar one, I mean, which is kind of weird. I've seen a lot of posts recently of people complaining about how MCM is now compared to like a decade ago. I've not been to any of them, to be honest, so I have no frame of reference on like what to compare it to. There is an MCM Birmingham later this year. Is there? Oh, hang on. Let me have a look. Oh, it's like very close to VExpo. It's like in August and then VExpo is in like September, I think. No, it's just in between. I use Audacity for the simple audio stuff I do. Gotcha. Yeah, Audacity, like, I don't know. Audacity just kind of broke on me. It just didn't want to recognize my microphone at all for some reason, even though it used to. And I was mid-project and I was like, fuck this. So I'm just gonna swap to Reaper. There's other ones I've heard of, like Cakewalk. Sorry, I have hiccups. Where is VExpo? It's in Birmingham, I think. The NEC? Is that what it's called? I assume that's where MCM Birmingham is as well, when they're hosted there, because it's like the go-to thing for conventions. Or maybe not. Oh no, it is. It is NEC, yeah. So it's basically gonna be the same place, which I've been to the NEC before. I went to Insomnia, which was really fun. Rest in peace, Insomnia. I don't think they do them anymore, but it's gonna be weird. Like I remember how the NEC layout is, and then I go, but it's like not Insomnia, it's VExpo, which is like, whoa, I recognize this. This is wild. It's weird. I don't know how I feel. But yeah, I'm very excited to go. I got the, what's it called? The Akasupa Pass, I think? Because I thought, oh, it's my first time. I'm gonna get like the Akasupa one and see what it's like, because you get like a bag and whatever. And I was like, oh, well, I haven't spent money on anything else this year, so why not? And then turns out I had to spend a lot of money after that on other things, so yeah. But that's fine. But I got the Akasupa Pass because I was like, oh, I want to try it out. And apparently it comes with like, I don't really know what it comes with, but don't quote me on this, but it's something meet and greet. You get to participate in the meet and greet raffle, which is a normal one, and then you get an Akasupa one or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to meet someone. I don't know. But I thought that sounds like fun. And then it comes with like access to the concerts and stuff, which is fun. I wonder if I can buy a light stick. I don't have one. I want to get one. Or maybe they rent them. I've heard that they rent them at concerts. So maybe they're just rentable. I don't know. But if I can buy one, I want one. Not visited the NEC for years. Same, to be honest. The last Insomnia I was at was ages ago. Okay, I think I've caught up. Which means we can start doing stuff. Meet and greet with the one and only Zenidora VTuber in VR chat. No, you can meet and greet me IRL. But I get to meet and greet other VTubers, hopefully. You think you caught up, but then I start yapping again. Honestly, it's all your fault. There's a big roster of VTubers so far that have been confirmed. I think majority of them are indie. Oh, actually no, there's like an indie group that just got announced they were going as well. Oh wait, IRL. I think most of them are virtual though. There are some VTubers that are going to the IRL thing. But it's mostly like voice actors and a comedy group, I think. Which looks really cool. Meeting Zenny IRL. Maybe. You'll have to look for my earrings. If I make them, which I've not made yet, but I want to make, but I'm probably gonna run out of time. So if you're looking for those and I never made them, then yeah, you're gonna be looking for a really long time. Oh yeah, there's a few people I recognize that are going as virtual guests. So there's Cynical Beanicle. They've showed up on my Twitter quite a lot. Do I follow them? I'm not sure, but they have a really cute design. And then Tomoe Umari. I probably butchered that name. I've seen her a lot on Twitter as well. And I don't think I follow her, but her design is really cute. It's like a horse girl, I think. And then there's there was one that I just saw. Oh, Mia Murley. I think I've seen them on Twitter as well, and I saw they were really excited to be able to attend as a guest. So it would be cool to have the meet and greet with them. And then there's people from the group. What is it called? It's Floor Atelier or something. There's like 5 of them going, which is really cool. But yeah, when I'm looking at the list, it's all independent VTubers so far, which is cool. They're not small by any means. I made model for Tomoe with Mofu. Oh, that's very nice. Hang on. I've actually seen a couple people that have models. I think Bonnie Barkswell is going. Like, I don't recognize. I think their showcases come up. And then In Vain as well. I've seen something from them regarding 3D models, which I think is it Mofu that's done them? Or maybe someone else, I don't know. But yeah, that's just really cool. I wonder if they'll use like their 2D model or 3D model. Like if they have both, which one are they using? Probably their 2D model, right? Like on one of those screens. But yeah. We did Tomo's recent models from December and we'll be making more. Oh, is this insider information? That's very nice. That's very nice. Yeah, there's a couple of people that I think I've seen before, but I'm not like interactive with their content or like watch them. I find that I see more VTubers on Twitter than I do like Twitch. Like they'll just be like tweets and stuff passing by and I'm like, oh, I've seen that name a couple times. Like the what are they called? Cynical Beanicle. Like their design is cute. I think I don't know what they are, but they have like deer-ish horns. And they have stuff hanging from the deer-ish horns, which is cool. Which is very cool. Alright. Let's actually get to work, I think. Oh, actually, there's one thing that I saw and I was like, oh my god, that would be really cool. Oh, maybe is it not on their website yet? Something maids and butlers. I think they're gonna have like a pop-up thing, or maybe they're just gonna be able, I don't know. But I was like, oh, maids and butlers. And then I think some of them were like, they were also VTubers, because I checked out their website and I was like, oh, wait, that's really cool. Like they had like a in-person butler/maid thing, and then they had a VTuber persona as well, I was like, oh my god, that's cool. I like it when VTubers do like, I like both when VTubers keep their anonymity. But also I really like almost like 2.5D VTubers that do both IRL stuff and also their VTuber persona. I struggle to say the word. Hang on. How do you say it? What? Anonymity. That's the one. That's the one. That's the word I was trying to say, okay? No bully. No bully. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. And there's gonna be concerts, I think. Not me. I'm not attending any of them, but I want to watch them. So, how would you say it in Norwegian? Oh god, good question. I don't remember. It's like, it's very similar. It's like anonymity. I don't remember. Holy shit. Is it? Hang on. Anonymitet, I think. Anonymitet. Like that. Always bully. No! Alright, let's actually get to work. Let's get to work. So, one of the things that I wanted to do was... Let's go to UV. Ah, yes, we made this beautiful, beautiful diagram of what needs to go where. And what I'll do is I'll just do this. What the hell? Oh, wait, no, they're different meshes, right? They're different meshes. That's why. Did we? I feel like we did export it. I feel like the last thing we did is we exported the UVs. I think that's the last thing we did. So, okay, let me just open Clip Studio Paint. Open that. And then see. Chilky, where's your art tax? Yeah, Chilky, where's your art tax? What the hell? You have so much tax to pay. You haven't given me any art tax at all. I am the tax man. A woman, I guess. Do you know what's really shocking? In the Discord server, I still haven't gotten a Pandora Hearts card from Karuta. How rude is that? How rude is that? Alright, let me... actually, let me check if I... No, I'm just gonna jump in it. I was gonna check if I already made a file, but I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Alright. Let's do... If I do open... And then... I know you guys can't see the screen yet. Just be patient. Just wait. Just wait. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, we exported both. Okay. So, I'm just gonna open both real quick. Alright. And then... Let's see. Oh, why is it like... Hang on. Let me... There we go. Alright. So, we got the things. These are... So this is the things that we drew just to be like what goes where. And then we have this, which is the expression UV layout. So basically, we just have to make sure we're within these boxes when we draw these things. I just need to make sure that the driver is on. Let's see. Oh, I can hear myself again. Hang on, give me a moment. Who is saying I have any art text though? Where's screen? The screen is right here. It's right here. You do have art text, Chilky, I assume. Don't make me cyberstalk your art endeavors. You don't want Flanderay to cyberstalk you. Fuck me. Cyberstalk you. Jesus Christ. Can I can't speak today. Okay, so wait, hang on. The drivers are not on. Blend shapes evil. Hello, Mr. Eloda. Why? Welcome in also. But why are blend shapes evil? They are actually. They can be a little bit frustrating. Sometimes. Save. Okay, so also let me save this as a CSV file before we do anything. There we go. All right, so what the hell did I mean by this? Oh, that's just a scribble. What is that meant to be? That's the hard one. That's the... Bro, I have no idea. Okay, that's this the I one. That's the thingy star and... Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Is it... Holy shit. Why did I not just write something? Let me check my blend shapes. What did I make? Oh, Anya. Yeah. Anya, and then... Oh, Aqua. This is Aqua. This is Aqua's blend shape. The I one. And then what the hell is this? Pink. Dark pink. Can't believe I'm like deciphering my own thoughts. Oh, Butchie. Butchie. That's the one. All right. Okay. See? Easy. And the other ones I don't think have any textures. Yeah, it's Butchie. Okay. Blend shapes are evil because the name sounds eerily similar to Blender. Is it? Like, because blend shapes are also called shape keys, right? Which program uses what? Is it? It's shape keys in Blender, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh wait, does that work? Oh yeah, okay. We can swap easily now. Okay, cool. Trying to understand your notes. Very relatable. But like, in what world would this mean Aqua? It is Aqua, but yeah, very confusing. Let me get pure ref up because that has all my references for the expressions. Well, not all of them actually. I lied, but it has most of them. It has the ones I need. So should we start with Anya? I mean, so the Anya one is very, very simple. The Anya one is very simple. I'm gonna make a raster layer for the line art because I'm a coward. And well, okay, no, hang on. Before this gets taken out of context, I'm not saying people who use raster layers are cowards. I'm saying that I like to make backups of every single thing, and I like raster layers because they're easy to resize. Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay. Did you make a blend shape key and forgot what they were? Yes, because I just scribbled pink on it and like expected myself to remember the next time I worked on it. Well, I'm exaggerating a bit. They have their uses, like making things pop on your character, but I prefer to do proper facial rigging when it comes to faces. More control and oh my god, difficult word incoming. So that word, so it's variable. Variability, is that it? Oh my god. That's fair. So these I'm doing for expressions. So I think, I mean, I guess I could do expressions with bones as well. I could move a bone out, like have the plane rigged to a bone that I would move back and forth. Like I could probably do that, but I like to do blend shapes for expressions, mostly because it's, I don't know, just easier. For anime style, I just find it harder to do a face rig, especially for like stuff like blinking and stuff. But then again, I haven't done it much, so maybe I'm just like, it's a skill issue on my end. But we're doing blend shapes for the expressions at the very least. Also, I named the blend shapes. I just didn't name whatever the hell is going on here. But it's fine. I deciphered it, so it's all good. So with Anya, it's like super easy. It's literally just a round eye, I think. So let's just go with like a brown. Oh, that's way too big. Oh, but you know what's really good with rasters though on Clip Studio Paint is that you can edit it afterwards, which is really, really handy. This is also not an ad for Clip Studio Paint. I just fucking love this program so much. And then we probably want to do one that's like color. What is my like base eye color? Hang on, just having a look. Can I? Oh wait, where's my? Do I have a? Why is my? Oh, I know. Hang on. I think I'm running out of USB ports. My Stream Deck was dead because I had to disconnect it for something else. Oh wait, that's not even the right cable. Am I stupid? Hang on. Which one is the right cable? I'm gonna say you. At least I can try and match the color, right? Oh, but nope. Ah, it works. Cool. The reason why I wanted it to be alive is because we can color drop from the Stream Deck. So I'm gonna say that this is my base color, and we'll go with that. I'm stupid. Hang on. I need to probably put the color in that I want. There we go. Right. We're just gonna go with something like this. It's just gonna be like a very simple one color for the eyes. Blinking is pretty hard to do with rigging with the big flat anime eyes, yes. Yeah, I think every time I've tried, I've just like gone, fuck that, I'm just gonna do blend shapes instead. I think it's because they, like, the rigging ones that I've seen, they like fold the eye. Like, normally you'd fold it around an eyeball, right? But with anime, you don't really need that, you just need it to go down. Today we're giving Zenny a lot, oh sorry, I'm gonna start again. Today we're giving Zenny lots of pronunciation practice, probably to properly propagate the proper English language. How about fuck off? How about no? How about no? I'm gonna snooze that out real quick. I bet Zenny will start reading that and stop and say nope. Oh, well, you underestimated me. Oh, fuck. You underestimated me. Damn it, I nearly had it there. A bit too much stupid juice was drank. It's too late. So what are we doing now? Okay, so we're doing this. Actually, this will be transparent, but that's fine. We don't have to worry about it. Actually, I'm gonna put it above because it does dim the thing a little bit. Okay, so oh, actually, I have a preset for Clip Studio Paint. I forgot. Right, that's gonna make things a little bit easier. The second one, what was the second one? A heart. I mean, that's easy. I think I have a heart shape here because I'm if I spend 20 minutes trying to draw a heart properly, I will go insane. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna grab a heart shape and we're gonna color it the way that we want it to look. So do I have a heart brush? I must do. Hang on, I have many brushes, and for some reason Clip Studio Paint is like struggling, absolutely struggling to load these brushes in. Or does Clip Studio Paint come with a heart brush? I feel like it does. I just don't know where it is. Oh, heart brush, literally. Got him. I don't want it to look like that. Why is it looking like that? Oh, wrong. Why is it so like jagged? Is it just a brush maybe? It might just be the brush. What's this? Oh, that's a sparkle. We're gonna need that one for later. It might just be the brush, actually. Do I have any other ones? If not, I'm gonna have to draw a heart, aren't I? I don't want to. Make a symmetrical heart is rough. No, I can't see it. All right, let's do it. Let me set up a symmetry ruler. And we probably wanted, you know what, this is just getting called line art now. But actually, I'm not sure if I'm keeping, oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this works. All right, where's my pen? Red light, green light. What do you mean? Okay, so I literally, oh, wait, hang on. Ah, shoot, I didn't close the wrong driver. Right, let me just try and reopen that. I think the day I have a completely no scuff stream is not a real day. If you ever see me have a no scuff stream, it is not me. Okay? It is not me. Someone's taken over my computer. Why is my PC lagging so much? What is going on? Hang on. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Noted. Watch me have like an actual no scuff stream and you guys don't believe it's actually me. Where am I using 80% memory from? What is going on? Blender? UGG? Right. I'm ending you. Give me my memory back. OBS is doing quite a bit. I don't know why. I say quite a bit. It's not really. I think it's just Blender taking up the most. Blender and lots of other shite that I have on my computer. Could just be Aruda cooking. No, because Aruda is on the stream PC. So it wouldn't affect it. Otherwise, my PC would probably blow up. Not because of the Aruda scene, but because I would have OBS and everything on one PC and it wouldn't like it. Then again, I do have Clip Studio Paint and Blender open at the same time, which probably isn't great. But yeah, should be fine. Okay. We will draw this heart, even if it's the last thing we do today. Is that acceptable? I don't know why it's green. We'll change that. Where is the vector magnet? Eh? No, it's not vector. What is the thing that allows me to just like... Oh, it's here. Vector eraser. That's what I was looking for. Okay, that's good enough. I do want to make it maybe... Oh my god. Stop. I do want to make it maybe a little bit wider. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong key. Maybe like so. Perfect. How much RAM do you have if it's dying with Blender and Clip Studio Paint then? I have no issues, but I have 64, usually half, always in use. I think I have 32. Let me check. Where do I check? Hang on. I thought I could do it in Task Manager, but performance? Yeah, I have 32 gig. 32 is not enough these days. I know, but RAM is RAM still mega money? I don't know. I didn't want to spend any money on it while it was mega money. I thought I'll wait it out, but honestly, I might need to upgrade because it's a bit ridiculous. I say with like the most minor inconvenience of all time. Oh, by the way, Ads are starting in 50 seconds. So we're gonna take our ad break now, and we'll be back in 3 minutes. I might steal some food from VTuber because I'm hungers. Hello, Azzy, welcome in. Thank you so much for the... Wait, did you do... Oh yeah, thank you so much for the check-in. Why can't I see the check-in bit? Oh no, I can see it there. Okay, right, we're gonna BRB. BRB. Hello, welcome back. I wanted 64 RAM, but I can't get 64 on my current motherboard. Oh, I don't actually know if I can get on mine. I should probably check. I'm gonna be very upset if I can't, because that means I need to get a new motherboard, which means I probably... Well, I don't need to get a whole new computer, but if I'm getting a new motherboard, I might as well get a new case, which means I need to get all sorts of other things, and it's lots of money, so... What are we doing today? Haven't seen a stream for a while, been very busy. That's okay. That's completely fine. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're doing some textures today for blend shapes. So basically we're just finishing up the blend shapes, and we're doing additional textures that we need to do to make those blend shapes look good, I guess. So we've set up the blend shapes. I think the only one is oh no, we animated the swirl one. Yeah, so we were setting up a swirl one, and we animated that, and that was fine, but we needed a different eye texture. So we're just doing an actually I'll show you, hang on. We're just doing like a heart. I don't know why it's green. I think it's just because I didn't change the color, but if I select this one, I can just change it after the fact. I did not steal any food, by the way. There was no food to steal, but that's fine. Oh, so you're very close to finished? Yes, that's right. So I literally just need to... Actually, I did that pose for the stream schedule a couple days ago. Was it yesterday? I don't know. But I did that pose, and then I realized, oh shit, there's some weight painting stuff that isn't working. So I might need to relook at the weight painting, and then I need to finish the body texture as well, which... If we have more time after today, like not after today, but if we have more time after this, if we finish the blend shape textures, then we might jump in the Substance Painter, and I might set up a little thing to make it so that you guys will be able to see it, but I'll be texturing with clothes on, if that makes sense, which I know sounds a bit weird. It's like having a shower with your clothes on. But I think it should be fine. I think it should be okay. Because my motherboard uses DDR4 and I only have 2 RAM slots. I can't get 2 32GB DDR4 RAM sticks. Ah, gotcha. Do you know, or did you know that you can buy empty RAM sticks? Like RAM sticks, they're just like a piece of plastic. To make it so that your RAM doesn't look weird. So that all the slots are filled up, if that makes sense. Like those are purchasable. And no, I don't have them, but someone else does. It does look good though. It does look good to have all your RAMs, like your RAM slots filled up, even though you might not have like the RAM for all of them. I apologize if you can hear my belly grumbling. So these textures are for outfit or face? They are for the face. So they're meant for like, actually, let me show you. So they're meant for like blend shapes. Like there's a few planes inside the head. Oh, you might not be able to see them. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're these ones. So there's these planes inside the head, and they come out, and we're basically just texturing those, if that makes sense. It's a bit hard to see, but that's basically what we're doing. Did you know you can get RGB RAM sticks? Yes, because I think I have some. Hang on, let me check. I do. I had a phase where I was really into RGB, and I wanted RGB lighting everywhere. I want an RGB keyboard. Well, I still do. I like an RGB keyboard, but RGB mousepad, RGB this, RGB that, and I wanted RGB RAM sticks. They're just running on the same color at the moment. I'm not actually taking advantage of the RGB of it. Like they're just pink or pink/purple. And my PC is actually now underneath my desk. So I don't even see it 99% of the time anyway. So it used to be on top of my desk, but now it's underneath it. So yeah, I wouldn't say it was a waste of money, but it was a little bit of a waste of money. It gave me joy at the time, so it couldn't have been that bad. Do you know what I mean? What type of heart should we go for? Should we just go for like hang on. Should we go for like a good question? Good question, Sunny. Should we go for like a actually I'll show you. This is not the brush I want to use. Where is my... Ah, there it is. Like darker in the middle type of brush. Not brush, heart, I mean. Almost like a... I'm thinking Powerpuff Girls for some reason. I don't know why. And then we could even like darken the outline. Or does that look weird? I don't know. Hang on, let's try that again. I'm just gonna make it a bit smaller. Like maybe like that, and then maybe we add like a... Like let's go a bit darker. Maybe we need to just blur the shit out of it. Like, what do we think about that? Or does that look weird? Should it be the other way around? Should it be darker on the outside, maybe? Oh, wait. This isn't gonna do anything. There's downsides to using all 4 slots usually too, sadly. Wait, what? Why? Huh? Really? Consumer boards are usually only dual channels, so your 4 sticks will be running on the same performance as 2 sticks. What's the point? What's the point then? What the hell? Do have more RAM though. I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Hang on, let's just erase this. What if we do a darker, like, outline instead? No, I like the darker outline, I think. But then maybe, like, the line art can just be, like, lighter. Yeah, I like that more. I like that more. I like that more. Oh, do I not have... Oh, I don't have color picker anymore. Just get this one. Can you tell? I don't really use my shortcuts much. Oh my god, shortcuts anymore? Can you tell? I haven't like used Clip Studio Paint in ages, like properly for drawing. Can you tell? And then we'll just like erase. Yeah, I think that looks cute. Actually, maybe let's keep it like that. Actually, hang on. Yeah, that's cute. That's fine. Okay, cool. We can always go back and change them if we need to, but I think that's cute. Yeah, but when I decide to upgrade my PC again in a few more years, I'll need to upgrade the motherboard as I am pretty much as upgraded as I can be right now. Wait, what PC parts do you have? Let me just move this keyboard. I don't know if I have anything that's like bottlenecking my setup. I think maybe my CPU, but not like by a lot. I think they're pretty compatible. And then what was the next one? Oh, aqua. Okay, so I need the aqua. So basically the idea is I'm just gonna draw it like aquas, and then we're gonna change the colors to make them fit mine. I think that probably makes sense. So I want to start off by doing like it's almost like black, I guess. We'll go to, what is my eye color? Was this my eye color? We'll go there, and then we'll just go like really, really, really dark, like nearly black. And then, oh, let's turn off symmetry real quick. It's almost like this, but a bit smaller, I think. And then we just want to fill that with, I guess, our color. And then we want to draw a brighter green. I like how I said what I like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I just didn't do it. Good job, me. Good job. When I upgraded around December time, I got a new GPU, CPU, RAM, and PSU. Oh my god. That's pretty good though. Are you happy with the upgrades? It's basically just like this, and then we have just like a very, very tiny outline, which I'll just make a tiny bit darker. We'll just draw it around. Oh, wait, hang on. I'll just draw it around this, and then we'll just erase. Actually, this is, hang on. But I think we need to erase a bit more. If I put it on a different layer, I could just quickly do the outline tool, but I didn't think that far ahead. Something like that is what I was thinking. And then, what were the other ones? Oh, okay, this is just a classic. So what we'll do, actually, we'll take this. Question mark? Oh. We'll put this here. We're gonna make this one bigger. We're gonna make this one just white. And I guess maybe we'll just do something like, oh. No, that's not the look I'm going for. What is the look I'm going for? Let's turn off pen pressure. This is more the look I want. I don't know what this is meant to represent, but yeah. Looks good. And then, let me see, what's the next one? Oh, it's just one of these. Okay, so I'll just use this one, why not? Yes, I can play games without graphical tearing. It was the first time I ever built a PC. I've never taken a PC part before. But what are they called? Like, not the PC, but like the parts themselves, if that makes sense. Like, so for comparison, I have is it RTX 4070, I think, in my PC. I wanted the Ti, but it didn't fit in my case. So that was a very sad moment. I'm gonna have a quick drink. I'm back. What are we doing with this one? Oh, the thingy magic. All right. I'm gonna try and do this smart. No, we need bigger. Oh. Something like this. But then what we'll do is we'll just do a bit of a smaller line, I guess. Let's do a slightly lighter color. Oh shit, no, that is not a raster layer. Fuck. You know what? That's fine. We can just do this. Yeah, that works. And then I think I just want to make it a bit like reddish on the ends. Don't know why, just thought it could look nice. Maybe there as well. Okay, cool. And then what were the other ones? Oh, sparkle. So I think I just want a... Oh, hang on. Why is this? Oh, hang on. Wait. I'm confused. Oh, there we go. Right, we got it back. In my case, it's a Ryzen 3900X Sapphire what the fuck? Huh? Sapphire RX 7800 XT. 4 times 16GB of RAM. What else? Don't know. I think those are the only ones that I like ask about. 5000 with 5060 Ti. Is it strong? I guess you said you can play any game now without tearing, right? I remember you were having some issues with, was it your old parts or your old PC where you were trying to play Darksiders and it was like causing you issues? Was that on this spec or was it on the previous spec? I feel like it was on the previous one. I assume it was on the previous one, but I'm not sure. Previous. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Fuck it, I'm just gonna make a new... Actually, I'll make this one. We do have a sparkle brush, which is... I want to use this one. Ooh, bit too big. Maybe not that color, though. Maybe, like... yellow. And then should I just like do the same thing that I did with the heart? Or is that not like appropriate for stars? I don't know. I was thinking, what if I just like darken the edges? What is that gonna look like? Terrible. Terrible. I don't like that at all. No. No, we'll just keep them very simple. We'll just keep them like this. That's fine. And then what about the last one? What did I say? Bocce? Yeah, this was like Bocce's eyes. Okay. So again, we're gonna take no, we'll just take the which one is it? Is it this? And then we'll just take this one. Put this one here. This should be relatively symmetrical, I think. Since Upgrade I've not had visual issues, I do sometimes have a weird thing happen when I close Spotify or Netflix and my second monitor goes black for a second or two, but then turns back on again. I don't think I've experienced that issue myself. I have this weird issue when I turn off the PC and sometimes it will pop up saying like, I don't know, like a thing stopped working, but it's always like different programs each time that stop working and it doesn't always happen. So it doesn't break my computer, so I'm gonna assume it's fine. For this one, we're gonna want to use our same what's it called? The same eye color. I think we're just gonna squish it a bit. And then I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just take another one of these. Get the same color. And I guess we need like quite a oh yeah, quite a small brush. And I think I'm gonna turn down the stabilization. Am I stupid? Oh, there we go. Okay. But I'm just gonna try and make some maybe scratchy lines and see if that sells the or has the same effect. I think maybe the lines may be a bit too thick, but I think as long as it looks or attempts to look like it, I think I'm happy about that. Maybe make some smaller lines. But we want to make sure it's like consistent with the entire eye. Yeah, I think that's good. It looks like a flower almost. Okay, so we'll just remove this and remove that, and then we'll save it, and then we will export it as a PNG. Let's just say expression sheet, I guess. PNG. Okay. And then we'll go back into Blender. And we'll select these. We'll do... Oh, that issue happens again. I don't know where... When I open a different project, it doesn't happen. It's so confusing. But that's fine. Expression sheet. Oh, are they all on at the same time? Hang on. Oh yeah, I haven't made them into shape keys yet. Well I have, but not these bits. Right, okay, so that makes it easy to check. So we have this one, which is going to replace the eye. This one is the Anya one. Should we do the expressions and then toggle them on each time to check like if they're good or not? So hang on. Oh, is this what you were making? Yes, exactly. I was just making the eye So if we have Anya, for example, and then we toggle on the Anya eye, it's gonna be like that, but the, hang on, let me find, hide. It's basically gonna be like this, which makes it look a lot more realistic. I need to hide the highlights as well. That looks more like Anya's look than before. And then this is just a, hang on, what did I call it? That's just like an expression. It doesn't look terrible, but I think I need to move the plane a little bit to make it more visible. And then we have, what was it, aquas? So let's turn, yes, that's the eyes that I wanted. That's the eyes that I wanted. That's way more like it. I basically just wanted the eyes to go with the tongue. We also need to texture the tongue and the teeth. I haven't got that far because I haven't UV unwrapped them yet, but I think that's like perfection in my opinion. And then we have Bocce, which is, I mean, there's multiple parts to this one, but it's, oh, hang on. Oh, I keep not turning them off. Where is Aqua? So the Bocce one, I think we're gonna have to move the eye up, like the plane up, and then we'll obviously have the wiggle effect, which is not running at the moment because it's an animation. But I think that will look, good. And then a heart, which is just like a standard heart. I like these eyes quite a bit actually. And then they're not animated though, which I could do, but that's a lot of effort. Star or sparkle, that's fine. I think heart and star we're gonna put on the actual eyes. So if I do hide, it's gonna be like that basically, instead of just the sparkle by itself. And same goes for the heart, which I think just looks good. Thank you so much for the blenders, I know, thank you. And then what was the last one? Or was that it? I think that was it. Yeah, okay, cool. So we have those textures now. Obviously model isn't entirely done yet in terms of the textures. We need to do the body shading. Should we try and do the body shading? I don't think Twitch will smite me because I'm not doing anything wrong. But we can try and do that. I'm just gonna close Clip Studio Paint before we do that though. There we go. Because we don't need that anymore. We do need Substance Painter though. We do need Substance Painter. So I'm just gonna open that real quick. I think if we're doing Substance Painter, I might want to move things around a little bit. I feel like I have such a tiny desk, but I do not. What's new? I've already seen these. Okay. Never mind. Let's do recent projects. Let's get her up there. I'm just getting everything ready now. So I've given her like a different outfit in Substance Painter. Not a different outfit, but an additional outfit, you may say. Basically, it's like a sports outfit, all right? Well, time for bed. Bye-bye. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by, Dumo. I hope you have a great night's sleep. Bye-bye. Yeah, so I've given her a sports outfit in Substance Painter, so we can work around that, I think. Let me just get that up and running. There we go. Look at her sports outfit. Totally nothing suspicious about it. So I think we can work around this by doing this, by giving her a sports outfit. So there we go, outfit, there it is. Let me just try and remember the layers here. So we have, that was like the original body mix AO, which I think I realized that it was too, like, not low quality, but a bit too low quality. But like, it's like this effect that we want. We don't want this, because that's we're gonna let the shader take over that. But we are gonna do just some texture work, I guess, on this. Let me just make sure that yeah, Blender's saved. Okay, cool. So where do we start? What do we have here? Okay, so this is shadow 1, I guess. I can even do this. Perfect. Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna put another shadow on here. I'm gonna call this shadow 1. So we can block out with this. Because I don't know if I like the shadow color. It's very like dark. I don't know. It's very dark. Those lines are something. Looks like you've been decapitated. Oh, these. Yeah, I know. It's fine though. It's fine. Sometimes you just have to go headless. It's just the sacrifices you have to make, you know? I'm just gonna put my gloves away. So I don't think I'll be able to get the trackers working during the stream, so I'm just gonna continue to wear them because I want to make sure they're comfy for the full 3 hours. And I think the only thing that I'm noticing, because I'm sitting down, is that the thigh ones, the strap is just digging in a little bit on the back, but I think that's because they've rolled in on themselves. But I've just fixed that now, so everything else is really comfortable though. It's a bit cold though. I'm gonna turn off the AC. All right, yeah, let's do some body texture. Why not? We probably want to select a color. Actually, I don't know if I should just continue on this one. I'll just duplicate this one. I think that's what I'll do. That makes more sense. So let me hide, or let me remove this one. Remove layer. Save. Okay, so we'll just hide this one because this is just the same. Let me change the color a little bit. I think it needs to just be a little bit warmer. Like, where's the shadow? It's like here, right? Yeah, a little bit more saturated, I think it needs to be. I think that's better. And we can put a darker color. Or should we do a little bit darker? Yeah, like that. Okay. Go sports. I've just read that message. Let me get the brushes. Let's do soft 3D brush. I think we'll just do like I mean, we kind of already done a bit of a block out, but we'll do a bit of a bigger block out, I guess. Just, we don't want to do anything that's like on the sides, or like we don't want to do any of this to get the side shading, because we're gonna have the shaders handle that. What I might do, I want to see if there's a way to maybe like bake Unity shader settings, or not even necessarily Unity shaders. Like maybe we can set something up in Blender and make that look good, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, I think this is fine because it's like, if we just like soften it up, it's okay to keep as shading. And I think we do want to do something around the stomach, so let me get not the camera, get the where is the wire? Oh, mesh wireframe. Well, that's not very helpful because it's all... Oh, that's more helpful actually. Yeah, we'll just shade along this for now and then we'll turn it off, because otherwise it's gonna confuse me and distract me. But I think I want to add a little bit of shadow just to the the belly area, and then we want to have, let me turn this off. There we go. So it doesn't get distracting and in the way. Yeah, I think that's much easier to see. And then maybe we want to add a bit of shading here as well. Let me turn this off now. Oh. I think we just need like a little bit of shading here in this area, just to like differentiate the shapes, I guess. Maybe a bit more shading up here. I live. Hello, Z Games. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You live? Have you been busy lately? We need to give the shorts a bit of shading, you know? The gym shorts. Does that follow the wireframe? No, it needs to be a bit lower. Just turn that flow a little bit lower as well. Yeah, May is always busy. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. What was I gonna say? I don't know, but I am doing good. I think I'm just excited for some time off. Not from stream, but from work. I'm having time off in like two or 3 weeks, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, all I can think about is just that. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Sorry, I didn't send a message. Texturing time? Yes. Hello, Moku. We're just doing some textures of a gym outfit, as you can see. Wink, wink. Twitch wouldn't mind me working on a gym outfit, right? Staycation, or do you have something planned? I think it's just gonna be a staycation. It's basically just like time off of work. So by work, I mean my day job. So I'm probably just gonna be doing Blender as usual, and maybe just relaxing a bit. Maybe like playing some games. I recently, and I could only do it recently because it just came out, but I recently bought Paralives, which is like a live sim game, which I quite enjoy, even though it is a bit of a buggy mess at the moment, but it's a lot of fun. So honestly, I might just like lock myself inside my room and just play that for a week straight. But then after that, I'm also I'm having like a week off, and then I'm working, and then I'm having another week off, and that other week off I'll actually like be away. Like I won't be on my PC, so for most of it anyway. So that one I won't really be able to play games, but I'm gonna do lots of other fun stuff instead, so I think I'll have a good time regardless. Nice, good for you. Thank you, thank you. I haven't had like a real time off since the year started, so I'm very excited. Stream it? What, Paralives? I could, but I don't know how many people would like care about watching it, you know? Unless you're one of those people. I think my PC, like I'd be happy to stream it if you're interested, Chilky, but my PC, like even when I'm not streaming or doing anything, it still stutters with the game, so. But I think I could do a stream for it. I think that could be fun. Stream Parasims. Don't know if that was the name, but yeah. It's basically, well, it's not basically Sims. I think Sims has become, is it synonymous with life simulators, like when it comes to people, and Paralives is trying to reach out on that market. I think they've done a fantastic job so far. Obviously there's a lot of bugs, but I think they've been very transparent with the fact that there would be bugs. Because it is in early access on Steam. They've said, look, we're just going to work on bug fixes for the next like period of time before we start releasing any more content. Like I think I had this funny interaction where I don't know why I decided to start playing it with like a preset family of 4, which was totally a mistake because I felt very overwhelmed with everything that needed to go on, and I wasn't like used to the playstyle. But basically, I think they were trying for like a baby or something, and then immediately after, the husband and the wife was trying for a baby, and immediately after, the husband was like got embarrassed or got angry because he'd caught his wife like being intimate with someone, but it was like him it was being intimate with, so it was clearly a bug. But I had to like, it had like negative moodlets for like 10 hours because of that issue, and I was like, what the fuck. But it disappears, it was all good. But yeah, stuff like that can very much happen. Maybe the husband is a prude. I mean, if that is a feature, that is a pretty funny feature, I'm not gonna lie, because the wife then got embarrassed, like had the embarrassed moodlet for like 10 hours or 12 hours or whatever, because she had been caught being intimate when it was with her husband. So yeah, it was pretty funny. They did successfully get a baby, but you don't go to like, you know, like in Sims where you go to a hospital, you can choose to go to a hospital and have labor. You can't do that in Paralives, as far as I understood. She's just in her lot screaming because she was in labor. She was not having a good time. And then all of a sudden, just like, you have a baby. I'm like, oh, okay. And I've had some, like, I don't know if it's just like babies are a bit extra bugged, but I've had some bugs where like you cannot feed the baby unless you pick a very specific person. Not like breastfeeding, like just feeding them in a chair. And it was like, no, like it kept bugging out if I used it with a specific person. But then I had to select like the mom, and it worked. And I was like, what the fuck? This is like realistic, holy shit. But yeah, I think I've just discovered like funny bugs so far. One thing I'm not sure is if a bug is that more than one person can sleep in a single bed. But it looks kind of cute, so I don't know. I don't know if it's a bug. But I think in the Discord they have a bug. Basically just a place to post funny bugs rather than like bugs that annoy people and cause people issues. And there's lots of gold in there, to be honest. Oh. That one went a bit far. But yeah, I think just a bit of like soft shading will work well here. I'm not sure if I want to have that the full area be shaded like fully, if that makes sense. Is the top, yeah, the top is, well, then we want to just make it go a bit more like this. Oh, and then we can't forget the collarbones, but I'm gonna get the wireframe up before I start guessing where the collarbones are. Oh yeah, I originally also picked this family of 4 because one of the teens were like gaming when you could like select them, and I was like, oh, that's a gamer. So my plan was wait until teen becomes adult and then play that as like the single person basically. But then I tried to split the household and I put the now adult in one house, and then I couldn't figure it out, so I went back to the old house, and then suddenly that person is just not gone. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm starting a new family. So I just made a person that does have white hair and purple gradients, so you'd never guess who that is based off of. But apparently they have a really strong modding community already based on what I've seen. Like the workshop and everything, you can download mods from there, and it's quite cool. I haven't tried any of them yet, but I want to try maybe uploading my earrings as like a thing, just so I could put it on my character. Or and I guess cat ears as well, because I couldn't find any cat ear ones in the actual game. They might already exist, to be fair, but you can upload like props and stuff, custom ones, which is really cool. I like when developers seem to actually give a shit about modders, and they do seem to do that, so very exciting. I don't think I ever like got Inzoi, so I didn't try that one. It was one of them that I was excited for, and then I saw like the controversies about it and I was like, oh, maybe it's not for me. But Paralives hopefully seems to be controversy less, which is good for me. Let's see. Oh yeah, should we do a bit of armpit definition? Not that it really matters, but I think maybe just a little bit. Just a tiny bit could look okay. I want to get the game just to mod it. Do it. Get it, mod it, and then tell me how easy it is to mod, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then you can just be like a guinea pig and like do it before I spend all the time doing it. Actually, I don't think it's that hard. They seem to have some documentation. Which was it you who linked that in the Discord about character animations? It would be cool to make like a custom walk, but I probably need to learn how to animate first before I do that, which is difficult, very difficult. Oh, we should probably add a bit of an elbow. Yeah, the elbow's down here. Let's turn that off. I want to make Jujutsu Kaisen ships. Logo X Sakuna Domestic Life. Oh, Yogo X Sakuna Domestic Life. I mean, that's valid, to be honest. Can you make, what's her name? The strong lady as well, please? Thank you. I do like strong lady. Maki. Yeah, that's the one. Such a good character. I don't actually have, so I have 3 things on my wall. Like 3, I think they're prints, but they're meant to be like ink drawings, but I think they're prints of the original ones. And one of them is not Maki, but it's another lady from Jujutsu Kaisen, the one with the hammer. And then there's Shinobu from Demon Slayer, that's the one. And then it's Rei from Evangelion, I think that's her name. Yeah, they're all very pretty. Not the hydrate. Hello, Alex. Thank you so much. I'll have a quick drink. I hope you're doing well. We're just doing some texture at the moment of her gym outfit, which is very simplistic, but you know, I should probably just like, I'm just gonna do this and see what does it look like? It is a bit of like that pillow shading, isn't it? But I think having that on a hand isn't necessarily like the worst thing in the world. I think it can look good. But I think I should probably include some actual shading as well. I'm just having a look at like my hand at the moment to see like, well, my lighting's kind of shit at the moment, so I can't really see where the texture usually is, but yeah, I really like Jujutsu Kaisen, but I haven't actually finished the newest season. I think it's newest season. We've been watching, what the hell was that? Oh, it's my tracker reflecting. We've been watching Witch Hat Atelier, I think it's called, which is really good and fun. I like that one a lot. And then we've been watching Marriage Toxin, which is really fun. And we have a couple of shows that we need to catch up on. We haven't finished Fire Force, we haven't finished Jujutsu Kaisen, we haven't finished no, I think that's it. There's quite a few shows that we're gonna watch, but we just haven't gotten to it yet. But we will get to it. I want to study a way to make the final skin material more reactive to light, so I need to paint less on the model and have fewer hard shadows. Oh, okay. Have you considered using normals for like, it's more for like I guess like a glossy skin look, but you can use like a normal map with like a skin texture to get more of like a, I guess not a sweat, but more of like a shine. And then I guess you could mask out areas where you don't want the shine to show up at all. The manga from Marriage Toxin just came up and recommended in the manga app I use. Demons of the Shadow Realm is also really good. I don't think I've heard of Demons of the Shadow Realm, but let me have a quick look. I just like to do soft touches of shadow on the body because I don't want to go through the hassle of doing the normals, and I don't want to bake the skin because I'm lazy. That's pretty much it. I was gonna do that and then I was like, no, I'm lazy. Demons of the Shadow Realm. Wait, I feel like I've heard or seen, hang on. Is this by the same people who made Full Metal Alchemist? Because it looks very Full Metal Alchemist in style. Yep, okay. Real generic title, but it was made with the creative. Yeah, because I think I heard about like other people from Full Metal Alchemist are having a new anime come out or something like that, and it's very, I think the anime is different to the actual manga style, but it is very recognizable. Wait, why would you say that, Chilky? Alchemist. I said alchemist, right? But yeah, well, is it like related to the show? Does he have autism in the show? No, I'm just random. Oh, okay. Does it, what was I gonna say? It's still going, I assume. Demons of the Shadow Realm, right? Produced by Bones. Who makes Bones? Bone? No, who makes Bones? What does Bone make? I mean, oh, My Hero. Oh, Mob Psycho. Okay, that might be worth it then. It reminds me of when Pandora Hearts, the author of Pandora Hearts, made Vanitas no Carte. And I know I'm gonna go on about this forever, but I'm begging for a remake of Pandora Hearts. Holy shit, please. The anime, that is. The manga was perfection. It was amazing, but the anime was far from it. But what was I gonna say? But I remember when Vanitas came out, it was still the same faithful art style in the manga, but then they, I guess, not more modernized it, but they made it a bit more like not generic. It looks amazing in the anime for Valentine's no Carte, like that one. But you could see that the author had really improved their drawing skills throughout, like between them as well. The Ghost in the Shell anime coming out in July has me foaming at the mouth. I think I've seen that one. Not seen it, but I've heard of it. Like I've seen that it's coming out. Light tricks don't work very well without touching the normal mouth. Light tricks. Light tricks? What do you mean? Also, we're gonna take our 3-minute break now, I think. It's a good time just to pause because I got a bit distracted by Googling. So yeah, I think we're gonna take our break now. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. And I'll see you guys very soon. All right? BRB. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Lighting in general, objects in front of the character and highlights. The more marked white one. Oh, highlights. I think for highlights, what you can do is anisotropic lighting, which makes it so you can define what the light looks like and where it looks like to get a bit of a reflection. I don't know if you were asking for suggestions or if you were just like mentioning them, but all right, let's go back to texturing. Alors, okay. So, what were we doing? I think we were doing the hand or the hands. I remember now. Yeah, I think we just want to do very, very slight touches of a bit of a texture, I guess. Maybe we want to do no, that's too much. I think that's going to be too heavy. Just erase a little bit more of this. And then possibly just erase a little bit of the darker bits. Hands and feet are always awkward to paint for me. Hello, Acadia. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they're a bit of a pain point for me too, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's really awkward to get into like all the crevices and stuff. But I think if I just do like slight touches, I think I should be good. I just need to erase the fingernails. Or do I? No, I think I just need to add a bit. Oh. Yeah, I'll just erase the shadow from the fingernails. Or does that look weird? No, that looks weird. I'm just gonna keep it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it. I think I'll deal with limitations of talking without showing, but right now that's the part I'm most interested in and need the most. Please paint under the nails with the nail color. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I should do that actually, because it looks a bit weird. Ignore these splashes around the nails. I think that's just because I've set it to what's it called? Where is it? 3D space instead of UV space, neighbor. There we go, fixed. But yeah, you're right. I should do maybe like a darker one just to show that it's like in shadow, or would you say like the same one? Oh. Just do these real quick. A bit darker? Okay. I think that's a good idea. Like, maybe like so. Yeah. I was contemplating doing nail art because obviously the nails are quite huge because they've been baked in and I just want to take up the most amount of space. Maybe I'll add like a cute gradient or something. I think I might also want to clean up the actual topology of them because they're a bit like, they're not very round and cute. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's completely fine, Alex. I think I was gonna do anisotropic lighting for this model and then got, again, lazy, but I might still do it because I did set up the hair to make it possible, I think. So maybe it doesn't take long to make a mask, so I'll look at it. I'll consider it maybe. I think it would look extra nice to do it, but it's just about like, that's another texture sheet or another like layer of texture that I have to add. So we'll see. Should I maybe add any like texture on top of the fingers, or is that gonna make it look a bit old maybe? I should probably get the... no, I'm gonna keep them just like this for now. Let me just erase some of this, and then I guess we'll have to see how that looks when it's deforming. And we're not gonna paint on here. We're gonna leave that to the shader. This is only for like the shadow bit of the muscle, but it looks a bit off. I might try and remove it. I'm gonna get rid of this shadow actually. Doesn't look correct. Realistically, shaded top of hands on both models feels so uncanny to me. I don't think anime needs as much detail. Yeah, I think I really struggle to make it so soft and nice that it looks good, do you know what I mean? So I think it's probably better if I just don't, because otherwise it's going to look very harsh and going to make the hands look older, I think, than what they are. I need to soften this a little bit as well. I don't know how I did it so perfect the first time I did this, but I think that's probably fine. For the feet, this isn't... Okay, listen. We're just going to do the same that we did to the hands, basically. Because I think that just works. But we're going to give it a little bit of detail. Not for any specific reasons, okay? Just because I think it looks more complete. I was thinking of adding like a little bit of like dark... like redness to here. And then, is it this toe? Like that has a bit of a... Oh, on this side here as well. I think it has a bit of like shading on usually. Very, very soft. I'm not using a reference at the moment. I probably should, but I think I just want to like get the texture done to a degree that I'm happy with, and then maybe work on it a bit later. Those are some long feet. Excuse me. Don't judge my feet. They're not that long. How dare you? They're perfectly normal sized. No, don't say they're long. I guess I did realistically model them, so they'd be more like a realistic size, and I feel like that doesn't work always for anime. Bit of like, maybe I should add a bit of redness actually. I think redness would look better maybe. It's like you want to do that with like with your fingers, your toes. Never noticed it until I saw this perspective. Why are you judging my feet? They're normal size. How dare you? Alright, I'm gonna have a drink. Thank you for the hydrate, Seno. Thank you. Yeah, we'll add a bit of redness, I think. I'm gonna make you alcoholic at this point. Oh no, don't worry. There's no alcohol here. There's no alcohol. It is Fanta Zero Sugar. What the hell is that emote? What the fuck, Flandre? Is she crying while using her feet to draw? What is going on? No, that's too wild. That's too wild. I could never do that. Yeah, let's just add a bit of like, we'll go mega red, but we're not gonna go like, it's not gonna be like the full power. Just gonna be a tiny bit. And then we'll add a bit of redness to like the heel. And then fingies. And I think there's like another area. Is it the shoulder as well? That has a bit of redness to it. Basically anywhere where your blood goes, right? She as a redeem for drawing with her feet, but she kind of dislikes it, but not enough to remove the redeem. Eventually this emote got made to celebrate it. That's wild. That is actually wild. I respect it though. Does she actually... Oh, I assume her model feet just appear. I think it's shoulder as well that have a little bit of... I don't know if that's like scientific though, or if that's just like preference in the way that it looks. And then, oh, knees, of course. How could I forget knees? Look a little bit bruised. I think I should. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, I think that looks decent. I think I do want to possibly just erase a little bit of the shadow here though. Oh, and then the heel is like... It's like weirdly shaped, isn't it? Hang on, I need to get these feet references up. Where are they? I have like a whole, not album, but... Give me a moment. I need to get my old references back up. You have no ankles, I know. Hang on, we're gonna texture some ankles on, don't worry. Let's see, is it picture? No. Zenidora 2.0 feet references. Told you have a full folder of them. Which one is useful for me in this very moment? This one. I guess we can like texture that little thing a little bit. Remember, ankles are not the same height. Oh yeah, on both sides. Yeah, I do tend to forget that, to be honest. But don't worry, I have the perfect reference for it. I have the perfect reference. Wait, is this the red color or is this... No, the red color is there. I don't think this is like selling the effect very much. I think it also needs to be further up. I'm stupid. It needs to be like up here, doesn't it? Hang on. And go further up. Just very, very subtle, I think, because it doesn't really sell the effect with how rounded it is. But no, I'm just gonna not include it, I think. But we do need to include ankles, I think. I think the inner ones are a bit higher. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. But I think it's because I don't have any topology to support it. It looks a bit weird from other angles. Angles, not ankles. That wasn't a pun. I wasn't trying to do a pun. So this... No, wait. The inner one is higher, right? The inner one is higher? Did you forget them? I think I was... When I was making the feet, I think I initially modeled them. And then... I think it looked too pinched. It looked wrong. Like, it looked too really realistic. So I think I just dropped it. I don't actually remember what happened there. But I remember having, like, references from the side and from the bottom, from the top. Like, all of that for the feet. And then... I don't know. It must have just gotten lost along the way. But I think we can add a bit of texture just for the ankle bit. So I think no ankles is more uncanny than wrong ones. Really? I think it's just because so the reference I had, it looked very pinched. It looked wrong, if that makes sense. So when I tried to model it, like it looks normal on the image, but when I tried to model it, it just looked weird. But yeah, I think the topology itself is actually missing. So maybe I need to go back and tweak that and then do the texture on those. Need more practice? I always need more practice. Practice never ends. Oh, thank you. I've just saved now. Yeah, I think I'll come back for those. Don't forget the practice. I practice every day. Practice never ends. I love practice though. It's fun. But yeah, I feel like every time I do a model, I learn something new. Or sorry, let me rephrase. I learn about 10 new things. Which is fun, but it's never like a smooth journey, you know what I mean? Now, I was thinking if I should add any like darker shadows anywhere, because right now it's just all like one specific shade. Do you know what I mean? So I should probably do that. Current clothes really do look like... No, they're clothes. They're clothes. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say that. They are clothes because, you know me, I go to the gym so often. So they're just a bit tight, okay? They're just a bit tight. Should we add a bit of more shadow on the belly maybe? Just like a tiny bit. Only around shoulders is a giveaway. No. It's close, I promise. Well, you don't think this bit is a giveaway? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Do you know that superheroes, I don't know if this is true actually, this could be like completely made up lie, but superheroes were drawn as if they were wearing like body paint, and that's why their suits make no sense. Like stuff like Spider-Man, but I don't know if that's actually true. This could be a lie. But when you look at like comics and stuff, they do look not realistic. Tons of people leave separated chest and cheeks on skin tight clothes, so I pretend I didn't see them there. I guess you can see this. Excuse me, that's not true. Take that back. There's much depth. Do you not see this? Look, there's a shadow right here. Do you not see it? Shake my head. I think I'm happy with how this looks, except for the angles. I think I'm just gonna have to go back in and add some more topology, but I think I want the shader to deal with most of the heavy lifting, so I think this looks fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna export this. Well, hang on. I'm gonna have to export it in a very special way that you guys are not allowed to see. So let me do that real quick, and then let me just double check if there's any. Oh, hang on. I missed some stuff here. Give me 1 second. Just focus on my voice. We can do a little ASMR while I just fix some stuff. All right. Just focus on my voice. You're doing great. Wait, how does ASMR work? I'm just fixing some stuff that I couldn't see because the clothes, you know, the clothes, they were in the way. Oh, give me a quick second. I guess if you're focusing on my voice, I should probably speak, you know? That would probably help. That would probably help. Hang on. Oh, damn it. I've messed that up. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think that looks okay. That looks okay. Yeah, that looks fine. All right. Let me just double check if there's anything else I've missed. I don't think so. I think everything else is fine. I might actually turn down the opacity of the thing a little bit just to make it a bit softer. And then let me turn down the opacity of this. And then okay, I think that's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly export this. So why aren't we allowed to see? Because good question. I'll explain. I'll explain in a bit. It's just because she was like, "Oh, I need to get a shower real quick." You know, she speaks to me, and she was like, "Oh, I need to get a shower real quick," but that means I need to like remove my clothes. So, you know, yeah, you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay, basically, I'm just gonna export this real quick. I know, how shocking is it to shower on stream? What the hell? That's not allowed. Export, save settings, put the clothes back on. There we go. And then we're going back into Blender. So, ta-da! And then, oh, actually, hang on. Oh, fuck's sake. Let me just select a new file. Oh, probably because it's in back here. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Let me select the right one. That's much better, isn't it? I think I should add maybe a second layer of shadows because I think it's a bit too soft, maybe. I'll try it. I think she's... No! I would never do that. What do you mean? I would never do that. But yeah, I think that's okay for now. I mean, I will come back because I'm gonna have to redo the ankles, or I say redo. I'm gonna add like an inset and probably just gonna push some things together and make it look like it's meant to look like. So it's so much more convenient to deal with various outfits if you do full modeling like that, but it makes it tricky to show things. Yes, 100%. It does. It really does. I wish Twitch... Well, I don't know how Twitch would react, but I think modeling a base body, Twitch is okay with as long as it's very, very Barbie doll. But texturing, oh boy, I don't know about that one. I don't think they like it. They definitely will not like it if you add certain, you know, realistic features that most people have. They won't like that at all. But I think this is fine. I think we could probably do a little bit more to this area maybe, but I think that's okay for now. Okay, so let's go back into layout. What are we doing? Should we... This isn't the right sleeves. The hell? Did I re-enable the wrong... Oh, this is the right one. I just had the wrong one enabled. That's fine. What did I say we need to do? So we might need to do some of the weight paint, but I feel like we're mostly done with texturing now. In terms of, I'm not gonna re-export the model into Substance Painter. Like, I'm not gonna change up the UVs much. So I think we're probably safe to start combining meshes to get it ready for Unity export, possibly. Like, obviously Substance Painter has the model file, the, oh god, the OG model file, but I think if I were to re-export it, it would break. Also, we need to do the tail. We need to do the tail data transfer thing again, because I think I'm just gonna keep it as a gradient. I don't know if I'm gonna do much with it. I might come back to it, but I think for now, what we'll do is we'll just, what was it, data transfer the UVs? Was that what we said? Fail to set value? That's good. Oh, tail. It was UVs, I think. I think this is what we wanted to do, right? To make it seamless. Yeah. Oh, I did realize that the tail weight painting was a bit whack. I think I fixed it. I think I added some more loops. And I fixed the weight painting. Apparently I did not. Or did I? Hang on. Is this the right file? I think it was the right file. If I do... No. Where's the... Oh, it's this one. Oh no, I think it's fine now. It was a little bit whack, so I added some more loops to it. To make it not stand out as much. But yeah, it's fine now. Alright, cool. What else? I had a list, didn't I? I had a list. Texturing body is fine as long as it's Barbie doll nude, but I just feel super embarrassed. Why? Even if it doesn't have details, so I almost never texture stream. Really? I don't think there's anything to be embarrassed about. But I get it, if you're not comfortable doing it like on stream, then you're not comfortable. I would do it like every time if it wasn't for the fact that I'm so paranoid and worried that Twitch is gonna smite me, you know, because I've seen Twitch smite people for less. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was one person who got smited for sculpting a body, but I don't know. I mean, I didn't watch the stream, so I don't know what type of body they were sculpting. I think Twitch might see some bodies being sculpted as like, not fetish content, but say imagine you have like ginormous boobs. It might, even though that's just a body like any other body, they might go, oh well, this is like sexual, which it isn't. But yeah, that might, I don't know if that has an effect. Some sculptors straight up add a hint of, maybe that's what, I don't know what happened actually, but I'm just ultra paranoid. I wish we had the artistic nudity thing still allowed on Twitch, but that was up for like a day and I didn't even get a chance to, oh wait, did I have a stream? I don't know if I had a stream or if I was just like, oh yeah, I can't wait to stream because we can texture the body now without any issues, and then immediately, no, revoked. Which pissed me off to no end, I'm not gonna lie. So annoying. But people will push things to the edge. Yeah. It was to be expected, but I just expected better from people, you know? I just expected better, honestly, but it is what it is. Right, what are we doing? So there are a couple of blend shapes left to do, which are just like hide body ones, but I'm gonna do them off stream because that means I'm gonna have to look at that base body, and I'm concerned. Is there anything else? Oh, feet blend shapes for putting it into the shoe. I think that one's an important one. But I think that's like most of the textures done. I mean, this is going to be like transparent inside Unity. Let's start merging stuff, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to do another save incremental, because then we can actually figure out what it is that we're missing, what do we actually need. I know that we need to make this ball again, and I know that we need to texture. Oh yeah, we need to texture the teeth and the tongue. But what we can do is we can leave those separate, and then we can just like export the head separately in a different Substance Painter file. Like that probably works. So all right, so we're gonna just blend, what's it called, and combine them based on the material. So this is top outfit, so select objects, and I'm gonna do join, and that's gonna be top outfit. We should probably put this in a separate folder called Zenidora 2.0 merged, so that we have everything in one place. Front hair, join, merged, back hair, joined, hang on. Oh no, that is both sides, right? Or is it? Are we missing some back hair? No, that is the back hair for that style, I think. Yeah, because it's double-sided. All right. So that's going into merged, and then I guess fur can just be merged by itself. There we go. And then wait a minute, what is this? This is top out. Oh, that's already merged. Okay. And then we have bottom outfit. Yeah, why not? That goes into merged. Every time I hear teeth in 3D modeling context, I'm just reminded of City Skyline 2. Oh, is that the one that had like a really high poly set of teeth? And then, is that it? Is that all the... Like, if I just hide... Ooh! You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Fuck. Of course. How can I forget? This one needs to go in there, and... Oh, we need to put the expression ones. High poly teeth on characters you never see bigger than like 100 pixel height or something. That is wild. I would do that. Not gonna lie. Not because I like want to, but I'd be like, oh shit, I forgot. Oops. I'm gonna have a quick drink. Okay. So how are we dealing with this? Oh, I have a plugin which is really fucking useful for this, and I'll show you why it's so useful. I've not been able to figure out how to do this manually, which is why this plugin is so good. But basically, I want it in this exact location, right? I want it in this exact location when it's on. But if I make a blend shape, that's going to put it in the head. But I need it to be like reverse. I need it to come out to this location when I put the blend shape on. So we're gonna add a shape key, and we'll call it, well, we'll just heart show for now. right? So we're gonna do the reverse. We're gonna put it where it needs to. Oh my god. Hello. What? Ah. Give me a second. There we go. Right. Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. Is this mirror? This is mirror. Okay. So I'm gonna put them just like in here and they should be fine. So that's the blend shape, right? All good. Now, where is it? Is it this one? I think it's... There we go. One plugin makes it so that it shows exactly in the location I wanted, and when it's off, it is in the head. How useful is that? I fucking love it. It's so good. And we're just gonna do that with all of them. So this is, what is this? Show Anya, I guess. That is not named the same as the... Also, that's not a heart, I've just realized. Show this one. Thank you so much for the reminder to save, Gilbarian Von Hugh. There we go. I've saved now. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Right, so that one's done. And then I'll just do the same thing with this one. Put it inside the head somewhere. It doesn't really matter where it is. I just need it to be reversed. And then we'll turn it off. And then... Show Aqua. I'm gonna rename these afterwards because we want them to appear when I do the expression. But just because they're separate planes at the moment, it just makes it easier to do it this way. Off. Oh, hang on. Show Bocce. Revert? Not revert. Reverse? No. Swap? I don't know. And then it's expression plane heart, so show heart. Swap. Done. Show. Ooh. Show. Ooh. Oh, actually, the bocce one, we probably want to modify where it is. Because we said we were going to do that, right? So we should probably do that now before I forget. Swap. So let's go back to the bocce one. We should probably... Oh, hang on. We should probably enable the bocce one here to see where it would go. We don't need to necessarily worry about the mouth wiggling. I think that's fine. Let's hide this and then go back on basis. And I think we wanted to like... Where is it? Huh? Where is it gone? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna edit the bases. I think, isn't it like up here we want it to be? If I do hide. Let me just have a look at the reference real quick. Oh, it's like further up. like here, I would say. Or is that too... More like so, I think. It doesn't entirely fit because of like everything else, but I would say that this is probably fine. So if we... What does that look like when we... Okay, I think that's fine still. That's fine. We can keep it like that. Is this a bocce reference? Yes, it is. I'm glad you could recognize it. I'm glad you could recognize it. Yeah, we made a wiggle animation and everything. Where is that? Is it... is it... Oh, no, that's not it. Is it wiggle mouth too? To like replicate the movement, but we're gonna have to set it up properly. I think we can maybe like... Should we make some eye wiggle ones as well? Because the eye does wiggle a lot, doesn't it? Hang on, let me... Where's the eyes? They would be like that. But yeah, I don't know why I'm making it... like why I'm making this in the first place. I think it was like expression suggestions from people. I wish I had this on my model. It's quite easy to make. You should totally do it. So for the mouth, I think it's only like 4 blend shapes or something, or 3. I was originally making like 11, but I was like, no, fuck that. And I realized I only need to use a couple. Where is it? So it's only... Oh, hang on. Which one is it using? Let me go into the shape key editor. Oh no, wait, this is the old one. This is the old one. Is it wiggle mouth 2? Oh, that one isn't working. I don't know. One of them does work because there's... It's like this one, and this one, and they just like turn off. Basically. Blender animations confuse the fuck out of me because I don't know why, for some reason, I can't see it in the action editor, but I can in a different project, and it doesn't make any sense. But yeah. And then I realized with this one that I could make a proper like chibi face. Like the chin is just gone. The chin is gone completely, which does look a bit weird, but I thought, oh, maybe I can utilize this to make like a cuter chibi face for like a chibi redeem or something. But then I'm like, oh well, I do want to make a chibi model, so at some point, so I'll just make like a proper one, I think. But yeah, I like the fact that the chin just completely disappears. That's a good chibi jaw. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's just very round. It's just very round. I need to finish texturing this as well. Snatching this method? Absolutely. Do it. Do it. I literally very recently learned about animating with blend shapes as an option compared to like traditional animations with bones. And I think the thing that made me realize, oh shit, I can animate with this was, I don't remember who made it, but it was like a tear thing that someone made on Twitter, which had like tears crying down the eyes, and it looked really good. So I was like, oh, well that means I can do other stuff like the wiggle and stuff. So yeah, that's how I realized. I've also done the tier one, not on my model, but on a different one. Obviously not like one-to-one to the original person who did it, because I couldn't replicate that even if I tried. But the idea of having multiple blend shapes and making the tier go down the face was really cool and just works. The only issue with blend shape animations like that is if you have something that messes with tracking, like ARK tracking, you're gonna have to make correctives, or you're gonna have to correct them in the things themselves. So basically, with the tier 1 that I made on a different model, if they like did anything with like cheek puff, or they did anything that was like moving the vertices around the face, I'd have to make correctives for it. And I think I basically just looked at the really like few blend shapes that would mess with it and make correctives for those and set that up. It gets a bit daunting when there's a lot of blend shapes that you have to correct for, but it is a pretty foolproof method, especially if you have something that doesn't even need correctives. Like if you have static parts on your mesh that you want it on, it just works. Like the wiggle one is pretty non-destructive to the tracking. Oh, my headset's falling off. Oh, never mind, I'm fine. Correctiveness, is that a word? It's such a nightmare. It really is, honestly, it really is. It's annoying to deal with, but I think it just can do so much to help, you know? But honestly, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm starving. I haven't had dinner yet, and I think we were just merging things. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna make some small edits to the ankles and stuff, try and improve that a little bit. And then I think there's some texture maps or masks that I'm missing. Like for this one, I had a shadow map on the chest area in Unity, but I haven't marked it as white here so that it doesn't get affected. So it's just like always in shadow. So I need to fix that, but it's very quick stuff. So, oh my God, she's so nearly ready. Oh, and then there was some weight painting stuff I need to fix. I think it was mostly in the crotch area. I'm not gonna look too much at it because I might get into trouble, but basically if I lift both legs, ignore this bit, that's just like it's the triangulate modifier that's like making you do that. And I'm also going to add blend shapes to hide the mesh underneath. But basically if I do this and I do a bit of an extreme angle, like maybe like this, it starts to look a bit weird. Oh, you can kind of see it over there. So I need to fix that and tweak that. But I think most of the weight painting is fine, so I'm not concerned. I think the skirt's okay. As long as it looks okay, I'm happy. But yeah, tedious, but you can get great results. 100%. No, get dinner. I will. I know. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna enjoy my Pokeball to the fullest. My beautiful Pokeball that's sitting downstairs waiting for me. But I'm not gonna leave you without any entertainment. So we're gonna see who's online, who I can send you guys to. Not the Pokeball. Oh, the fuck's sake. Am I saying it incorrectly? Pokeball? It just sounds like Pokeball, doesn't it? Oh, there's lots of people streaming today. Let me have a look. See if there's any artsy-wartsy stuff going on. Let's have a quick looky. There's not much artsy-wartsy stuff going on today that I can see. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's have a look. See, the foot artist Hizukai is live. Oh no, now I've got 2 suggestions. Oh no. Which one will it be? I'm happy to raid anyone, to be honest, as long as they don't have like 10,000 viewers, because then I get shy. And then I think, oh no, they're not gonna care about tiny raid like mine. Thanks for the streams, Zenny. No, thank you so much for stopping by. Hang on, let me swap scene actually. There we go. Chilky, Flandre, fight against yourselves to see who I'm gonna raid. Do like rock, paper, scissors or something. Because I can't just choose. I have no energy for fighting, that's fine. Chilky can win. You both aren't fighting. Okay, that's fine. Right, we'll go with Chilky suggestions. Hi, Gamazel. Just in time to end as always. That's fine. It's the thought that counts, right? Right, I'm gonna do Chilky suggestion because Flandre said that they could win. Hang on, I've just been hit by an ad real quick. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna raid. What I'm seeing from the art looks amazing so far. Wait, I feel like I've seen this art before. I have. It's a really good art style. All according to Keikaku. They have lots of viewers though, so I'm gonna be shy. But I'm gonna send you guys there anyway because the art looks amazing. I'm probably gonna raid and run, to be honest, to get some food because I'm really hungry. But thank you so much everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. I'm just gonna do my bye-bye message before we do the actual raid because otherwise I put pressure on myself to do it quickly. But next stream is gonna be Friday. All right, be there or be, I don't know, a triangle or something. And Saturday I'm not gonna be streaming, but I'm gonna be attending Lucy Kimura's anniversary stream. I think that's Saturday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. And I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna stick around for a couple hours. So if you want to go say hello, I will put a link to her Twitch on the day. And it would be cool if you could, because it will probably be gaming related. So you'll see a different side of me, I guess. I don't really do gaming streams anymore, but maybe I'll do a paralyzed one. I think that could be fun. Fun fact, they say be there or be squares because then you wouldn't be around. What, me? Man can help me with basics. I'm trying to learn Blender. Hello, Night Hauler. I'm more than happy to help you with Blender on the next stream. Or if you join the Discord, I'm more than happy to help with any questions that you have. I'll subdivide myself and won't be square anymore. Oh! Because you wouldn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't get it. Hang on, let me do the Discord thing. And I think that should show up in both chats. I'm not sure. If I do this, does it show up? I think it should. I'm not sure. But my Discord will be linked on my Twitter, which is on my stream schedule, if you do have any questions that you want to ask. Otherwise, show up on Friday at 7 BST, and I'm more than happy to help you with any Blender related questions. But yes, next stream is Friday. Saturday, gaming shenanigans, maybe possibly at Lucy Kimura's anniversary stream. I hope you guys can attend. I think that would be cool, but I'm not streaming myself. And I hope you guys have a lovely evening / day, whatever time zone you're in at the moment. And we're gonna go say hello to Sayamano 240 while I get some food. So I'm gonna do raid. There we go. I think that works. Gamazel, you should know that I'm not good with puns. I don't know how you would know, but oh wait, is it pronounced Shamano? Oh, that makes more sense. I butchered their name. I'll go cry now. Where's the raid message? I think it did generate, didn't it? Oh yes, it did. All right, so I'm ready. And I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Bye bye, everyone. Take care.